Coming up on Eagle Vision News.
A recap of Family Weekend on campus.
Reporter Leilani Acosta takes the streets and reports on Dia de los Muertos.
And reporter Hannah Malgoza gives us the highlights of the World Series.
All this and more coming up on Eagle Vision News.
Welcome to the 4th episode of Season 10 of Eagle Vision. I'm Mckayla Wynd.
And I'm Nina Corral. So, Mckayla, it's daylight savings. How are you enjoying the extra hour of sleep?
I enjoyed it. Yeah, I feel more rested. And it was nice to have Family Weekend last weekend too.
Lots of recharging happening.
Yeah, definitely. And I know you have more for us on that.
Yes. Friday night, October 25th, students gathered on Metzger lawn on blankets and lawn chairs with family and friends to watch Pumpkin Pie. Pumpkin Pie is an annual fall tradition for Family Weekend. All were encouraged to put on cozy flannels and bring big blankets to watch Biola students showcase their talents. And of course, there was pumpkin pie. The acts were a mixture of singers performing covers, duets, and original music, including skits, a choir, Christmas arrangements, and judges were Chad Miller, Kimberly Edwards, and Mark Muha, who brought their humor and feedback to each of their performances, while MCs Lent Coop and Mike Eastman engaged the crowd with trivia questions in between acts. Pumpkin Pie wrapped up with thanks to contributors and complimentary pumpkin pie slices on Sycamore Lawn besides Calvary Chapel.
Thank you, Nina. It was my first year experiencing pumpkin pie, and it was fun to see my classmates and friends perform. Now we have reporter Isa Defy giving us a recap on Family Week. Isa?
It was Family Weekend here at Biola, and the fun-filled itinerary kicked off with the Pumpkin Pie Talent Show on Metzger Lawn, where students and their families gathered to enjoy the show and eat pumpkin pie. The rest of the weekend included a pancake breakfast, a kickball tournament, campus tours, bingo and barbecue, and free time for students to explore LA with their families or just to hang out on campus. What a great way to spend a fall weekend in sunny Los Angeles.
Thank you, Isa. It is always nice to see students reunited with their loved ones after a long time apart. Now reporter Joshua Story tells us how we could practice our golf on our way to class. Joshua?
Oh, sorry, didn't see you there. I'm here at Bardwell Hall, where I'm partaking in the most sophisticated of sports, art. I'm in golf. Warning! This is art. You can consider yourselves warned. Don't make me say it again. Putt-Putt Art is a yearly exhibition put on by students of the 4D design course. The result is a uniquely interactive art exhibit that showcases the two most important facets of art, creativity and structural integrity. I really love the detail on this one especially. We've got all sorts of miniatures of the little paintings and they're done really well. As you can see, we've got Starry Night, we've got Last with a Pearl Earring, we've got Pollock's Ecliptic Fever Dreams. Looks like Banksy's got into the Mona Lisa. Silly guy thinks you can just shred it and make it art. It would also appear, I especially like, this I think is Impression Sunrise, but the Australian version of it. Very nice, and oh no. While the courses are first and foremost pieces of art, most of them are playable. This one's kind of fallen apart a little bit, but what it lacks in structural integrity, it more than makes up for in just sheer golf ability. Like, this one is easily the most fun to golf through, especially this ramp. Just get a little putt in here. Well, I never said I'd be any good at it. Students are encouraged to play through the holes, then vote on which course they think deserves the prestigious People's Choice Award. I just realized it didn't even go in. Curse you, Red Baron. With all this talent, this exhibition is sure to be a hole-in-one. Edit that out. Well, that's about as much golf as I can handle in one day. This has been Joshua Story for Eagle Vision News. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Joshua. It is always fun to see the creative themes.
We are just one day away from the election day when the President of the United States will be voted into office. As of today, November 4th, the race remains neck and neck. According to national polls, Kamala Harris is up by 1% over Donald Trump. There are 10 propositions on the California ballot this year. Voters will decide on various bond issues such as Prop 2 to borrow $10 million for the construction of K-12 schools and community colleges. Also, Prop 4 will put $10 billion towards climate change responses to wildfires and rising sea levels. There are also several constitutional amendments on the ballot, including Prop 3 to reaffirm the right of same-sex couples to marry, and Prop 6 to limit forced labor in prisons. Ballots will be due at 8 p.m. on Tuesday, so make sure to find a ballot box near you at lavote.gov.
Thank you, Mckayla. Speaking of which, are you registered to vote?
I am, absolutely. Are you?
I am. I plan on filling out my ballot like the day of.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
But I hear that you went around campus asking students their thoughts on it all.
I did.
Let's go take a look at that.
Thank you, Nina. The election is coming up, and today I'm asking Biola students if they're registered to vote. Let's see. Are you registered to vote?
I am.
I think I am.
Yes.
Yes.
Nah, I am, yes. Yes, I am, actually.
Yes, I am.
Yes, I am.
Yes, actually.
Yes.
How do you feel about voting?
I am still unsure on whether or not it's important.
Okay, and why is that?
I'm still undecided if our vote holds the power we're told it does.
Not voting for one person is voting for another in a way.
This year it's questionable.
Personally, never really had much interest in doing it. Like, I'm not opposed to it, but I never really cared for it.
You know, since this is like a super important election, I'm very excited because my vote matters.
If I don't vote, one person won't affect the outcome. But if everyone's all like that, then it would affect it.
I think everyone should go out and vote.
This has been Mckayla Wynd, Eagle Vision News.
It's definitely going to be interesting to see how it all plans out.
And not only is the election important right now, but the entertainment industry has had people's attention because of a scandal that has come out about famous artist P. Diddy.
Sean Diddy Combs has recently made headlines after being arrested and indicted by federal authorities in New York. The music mogul is facing serious allegations accused of operating an empire of sexual crimes dating back to at least 2008. Courtney Burgess, a witness in the case, testifies in front of a grand jury in New York that he had been in possession of several flash drives containing videos from Combs' alleged parties. According to Burgess, these flash drives were originally given to him by Kim Porter, Diddy's former girlfriend and mother of his 3 children, who passed away in 2018. He also disclosed having the unedited version of Porter's alleged memoir, Kim's Lost Word, A Journey from Justice from the Other Side. The book was briefly available on Amazon, but was removed after receiving complaints from Diddy's children. The ongoing case against Sean Combs underscores the critical needs for accountability and transparency regarding allegations of sexual misconduct. As the story unfolds, it serves as a reminder of importance of speaking out and seeking justice for those who have been wronged. Now we have Mckayla telling us about the charges on McDonald's. Mckayla?
Thank you, Nina. A food crisis has started at the established fast food chain McDonald's with an E. coli outbreak happening a few weeks ago. The Quarter Pounder had been removed briefly from the menu because the beef patties were originally thought to have been the source of the E. coli outbreak. The CDC has said that the source of the E. coli was the onions from the produce seller Taylor Farms. However, as of October 22nd, the Quarter Pounder was added back to the menu.
It actually tells us which stores are impacted and which are not, and it did tell us our store wasn't. So
a total of 90 people have been reported sick with E. coli, 27 have been hospitalized, and 2 people developed hemolytic uremic syndrome, a serious condition that can cause kidney failure.
So people are going to be scared, people are dying from it. So of course, yeah, we got to decrease, but we're still busy though, but just not as busy sometimes.
This has been Mckayla Wynd, Eagle Vision News. Back to you at the desk.
Thank you, Mckayla. Now Leilani Acosta telling us current weather conditions. Leilani?
Thank you, guys. I'm standing in front of Freddie Freeman, who is the MVP of the Dodgers, who just won the World Series. He is celebrating with his teammates, wearing some really cool sunglasses, and I sure hope his ankle is feeling better. Let's move into today's weather in La Mirada. We had a cool 51 degrees in the morning, warming up just a little bit to 71 in the afternoon and back down to 51 in the evening. Here are sunrise and sunset times. It is definitely feeling like fall here. And now for our weather across the country, we have a bit of a cool front moving in, cooling down some typically warmer states like Arizona with 69 degrees and Nevada with 40 degrees. And over here in Texas, we have still some warmer temperatures with 83 degrees and 80 degrees down in Florida. Now for our 7-day outlook, we had 74 degrees and sunny on Monday and Tuesday. And for the rest of the week, it seems that we will have 70 degrees and 71 degrees all throughout the rest of the week till Sunday with sunny skies as well. That is all we have for today's weather. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Leilani. Now we have reporter Hannah Melgoza with a recap on the World Series. Hannah?
Thank you, Mckayla. As an LA native Dodger fan that I am, this is exciting to talk about, so stick with me briefly as we break down this series. Coming in hot in Game 1 at Dodger Stadium, we have to take you to the moment of the game and what arguably defined this series. Tied up going into the bottom of the 10th, bases are loaded after intentionally walking Mookie Betts to face the injured Freddie Freeman. On the first pitch, Freeman launches one out to right field for a grand slam walk-off. Baseball is beautiful, folks. How much better can a World Series start off? Now we go to Game 2 in LA, resulting in yet another win for the Dodgers. I mean, they brought out Ice Cube to hype up the stadium. They set the tone for their push to a win, and the Dodgers were set to go up 2-0 going off to New York. Now, Game 3 in New York, Yankees made an A for effort with Fat Joe's performance, but would once again lose, giving the LA series lead of 3-0. Game 4 in New York, LA is hoping to take the series with a sweep, but Yankees fans were not having it. Check this out. Foul ball headed for Mookie. He leaps up to catch it, only for 2 fans to grab him and the ball away. They were ejected from the game, and eventually, with combined grand slam from Volpe, hits from others, to take the game 11-4. Lastly, and yes, Yankees fans, lastly, Game 5 brings the series to a head with a combined 3 errors, gives the Dodgers a massive comeback in the 5th to ultimately give the Los Angeles Dodgers the World Series championship. Just take it in one more time. LA got their parade, and Dodgers fans everywhere, including myself, can share this moment. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Hannah. This series will definitely go down for history. Yankees take on the Dodgers.
Now we have reporter Leilani Acosta taking us to a local Dia de los Muertos celebration. Leilani?
Hola y feliz Dia de los Muertos. I'm here at the Fairhaven Memorial Dia de los Muertos Festival, where people are celebrating their loved ones. The Fairhaven Memorial Park brings the community together for their 12th annual morning of folkloric dance, delicious food, and prayers for their loved ones.
It takes about 3 months planning. Everybody that participates is very local. We try to keep it within the Tri-City. And that's another thing that we heard from the people who's buried here. Their families are like, we want it to represent us. So I think we've done a really good job, and we're just really here to celebrate those who came before us.
This beautiful holiday is beloved by so many, and it really shows in how proud the attendees are of their culture.
Dia de los Muertos for me is something very, very special. We get to remember our loved ones that passed away already. They went before us, so we come and celebrate them. It's a very, very special for us because we keep them in our hearts, and it's just something nice to celebrate.
The festival is free to attend and welcomes all families for a meaningful day of remembrance and cultural celebrations. This has been Leilani Acosta with Eagle Vision News.
Thank you, Leilani.
Now this week looks a little different because Nina is interviewing our director Joel, who also happens to be her brother. So I know you guys are cooking something, right?
Yes, that is right.
Awesome, let's see.
Hi guys, I'm here with someone who plays a big part in each and every making of Eagle Vision. I'm here with Joel, our director and editor. So Joel, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Thanks, Nina. What's up, guys? My name is Joel. I am the director and editor of Eagle Vision. I'm a senior majoring in cinema and media arts, and I'm happy to be here. I understand that we are making some today. Is that
Yes,
right? Got all the ingredients out here?
Yes, that's
what
right.
do we got?
Today we are making cinnamon rolls, which
Okay.
I understand are some of your favorites.
I love cinnamon rolls.
Yeah.
They've been my favorite dessert growing up, and they have a special place in my heart. So
We love that.
Yeah,
So,
I'm excited.
Cinnamon rolls are a perfect way, a little festive treat to get us in the holiday spirit for Thanksgiving. So we're gonna start off with our dry ingredients. So Joel, over here we have 2 cups and 3/4 of flour. So do you mind dumping that in here?
Absolutely. Flour's going in.
And then we have 1/4 cup of granulated sugar. And then here we have 1/2 teaspoon of salt. That's all for our dry ingredients. So we're gonna put this off to the side now. And then we are gonna go in with our wet ingredients. So here we have room temperature whole milk, and that's gonna be 3/4. So Joel, do you mind?
Don't mind if I do.
And then up next we have 3 tablespoons of salted butter. And then it's excellent. Sorry about that, guys. And 1 egg. I'm gonna do this one now.
Slowly, nice.
Our last ingredient is gonna be 2 teaspoons and 1/4 teaspoon of yeast. This is our magic ingredient. It's what's gonna help make the cinnamon rolls be all nice and fluffy, nice and airy. Now we're gonna take our wet ingredients and put it in the mixer. After we're done mixing that, we're gonna add our dry ingredients to the mixture. Joel, do the honors.
I'd love to.
So we just finished mixing all of our ingredients together, and now we are gonna let it rise. So we're gonna get a warm, damp wash towel, and then we're gonna put it over, and then we're gonna let it rise for a few hours. So we're back after letting it rise for a few hours, and now this is what we're working with. Now we just finished dusting our board, and we're gonna roll out our cinnamon rolls. Okay, so once we're done rolling that out, we're gonna add our filling, which is a stick of unsalted butter, 2/3 of brown sugar, and 3 tablespoons of cinnamon. So now we're gonna put that, slather it all on the dough, and start rolling.
On the dough.
So once we're done lathering it all on the dough, we're gonna start rolling it up and to make our cinnamon rolls. So once we're done with this, we're gonna grab some dental floss and start cutting. And that's our cinnamon roll. So this is what we're working with after we cut all of our cinnamon rolls. And thanks, Jill, for your help with making these.
You kicking me out?
Well, don't you gotta go to work?
I do have to go to work actually, so my time here has come to an end, but I just want to say thank you guys for staying tuned to this show. And you gonna take it from here?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll be sure to give you one in the morning.
Yes, please do.
So right now we are making the cream cheese frosting. So all that you need is 8 ounces of cream cheese, 1/2 stick of butter, and 4 cups of powdered sugar. Here we have our cinnamon roll. And thanks for staying tuned.
Shout out Joel, our director. So Mckayla, are you big on baking yourself?
Kind of. I like baking for the holidays.
Oh, definitely.
Like making pies.
Oh, that's so fun. Do you make, like, what type of pies do you make?
Like pumpkin pie, apple pie.
Scratch?
No, not from scratch, although maybe I'll try it.
One day.
Yeah.
Same. I've
Yeah.
always wanted to like make a homemade pumpkin pie, like the crust,
The dough
the
and
filling.
everything. That would be fun.
It's on my bucket list. Maybe one year. Maybe this is the year. Well, thank you guys for staying tuned for episode 4. I'm Nina Corral.
And I'm Mckayla Wynd.
And you Eagles have a good week.